नमः ॐ विष्णुपदाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामी इति नामिने। नमः ॐ विष्णुपदाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामिनि इति नामिने। नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणी विशेष शून्यवादी देशतारिणी। नमस्ते सरस्वती देवी गौरवाणी प्रचारिणी निर्विशेष शून्यवादी देशतारिणी। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि भक्तवृंद। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि भक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्णा हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, गोविंद जय जय गोपाल जय जय, 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 राधा रमन हरि गोविंद 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 जय जय, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, जय राधा गिरधारी, राधा गिरधारी राधे, जय राधा गिरधारी, राधा गिरधारी राधे, जय राधा गोपीनाथ, राधा गोपीनाथ राधे, जय राधा गोपीनाथ, राधा गोपीनाथ राधे, जय राधा रस बिहारी, राधा रस बिहारी राधे, जय राधा रस बिहारी, राधा रस बिहारी राधे, जय राधा मदन मोहन, राधा मदन मोहन राधे, जय राधा मदन मोहन, राधा मदन मोहन राधे, जय राधा कुंज बिहारी, राधा कुंज बिहारी राधे, जय राधा कुंज बिहारी, राधा कुंज बिहारी राधे, जय राधा बांके बिहारी, राधा बांके बिहारी राधे, जय राधा बांके बिहारी, राधा बांके बिहारी राधे, जय राधा माधव, राधा माधव राधे, जय राधा माधव, राधा माधव राधे, जय जगन्नाथ जय बलदेवा जय सुभद्रा, जय जगन्नाथ जय बलदेवा जय सुभद्रा, जगन्नाथ स्वामी नयन पथगामी नयन पथगामी भवतु मे जगन्नाथ स्वामी नयन पथगामी नयन पथगामी भवतु मे जय जय प्रभुपाद 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 जय जय प्रभुपाद 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 जय जय गुरुदेव 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 निताई गौर हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल निताई गौर हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल बोलो हरि नाम संकीर्तन की जय शिल प्रभुपाद की जय निताई गौर प्रेमानंदे हरि हरि बोल जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी जय गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी जय गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी यशोदनंदन ब्रज जनरंजन यशोदनंदन ब्रज जनरंजन यमुनातीरवनचारि यमुनातीरवनचारि जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्णा हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्णा हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्णा हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्णा हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayanam Namaskritya Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayam Udirayet Nashtaprayeshu Abhadreshu Nityam Bhagavato Sevaya Bhagavatim Uttama Shloke Bhaktir Bhavati Naish. Welcome everyone in Bhagavad Gita class. So, we are reading from Bhagavad Gita as it is, chapter number 18, the perfection of renunciation. So, we are at chapter text number 16. So, we'll recite the verses along with translation, and then we'll discuss on slokas as per given in purport of written by Srila Prabhupada, followed by Mangalacharna. Bhagavad Gita as it is, chapter number 18, the perfection of renunciation, text number 16. Tatraivam sati kartaram atmanam kevalam tuyah pashyati krita buddhitvan sa pashyati durmatihi. Therefore, one who thinks himself the only doer, not considering the five factors, is certainly not very intelligent and cannot see things as they are. Text number 17. Yasya naham krito bhavo buddhir yasya na lipyate hatvapi sa iman lokan nahanti na nibadhyate. One who is not motivated by false ego, whose intelligence is not entangled, though he kills men in this world, does not kill, nor is he bound by his actions. Text number 18. Jnanam gyayam parigyata trividha karma shodhana karanam karma karteti trividha karma sangraha. Knowledge, the object of knowledge, and the knower are the three factors that motivate action. The senses, the work, and the doer are the three constituents of action. Text number 19. Jnanam karma cha karta cha tridhaiva guna bhedatah prochyate guna sankhyaनि yathavat shrunutanyati. According to the three different modes of material nature, there are three kinds of knowledge: action and performer of action. Now, hear of them from me. Text number 20. Sarvabhutesu yenekam bhavam avyayam ikshate avibhaktam vibhaktesu tajjnanam viddhi satvikam. That knowledge by which one undivided spiritual nature is seen in all living entities. Though they are divided into innumerable forms, you should understand to be in the mode of goodness. Text number 21. Prithaktvena tu yajnanam nana bhavan prithagvidhan veti sarveshu bhutesu tajjnanam viddhi rajasam. That knowledge by which one sees that in every different body there is a different type of living entity. you should understand to be in the mode of passion. Text number 22. Yattu Krishna vadekam vadekas vadekam yattu Krishna vad ekasmin karye saktam ahetukam atatvarthavadalpam cha tatatamasam udahritam. And that knowledge by which one is attached to one kind of work as the all in all, without knowledge of the truth, and which is very bigger, it's said to be in the mode of darkness. Text number 23. Niyatam sangarahitam aragadveshatah kritam afal prepshuna karma yattat satvikam uchyate. That action which is regulated and which is performed without attachment, without love or hatred, and without desire for fruity results, it's said to be in the mode of goodness. Text number 24. Yattu kamepsuna karma sahankarena va punah kriyate bahulaya yasam tadarajasam udahritam. But action performed with great effort by one seeking to gratify his desires and enacted from a sense of false ego is called action in the mode of passion. Text number 25. Anubandham chayam hinsam anapeksha cha paurusham mohat arabhyate karma yattat tamasam uchyate. That action performed in illusion, in disregard of scriptural injunctions, and without concern for future bondage, or for violence or distress caused to others, is said to be in the mode of ignorance. Text number 26. Mukta sangohanam vadi dhriti utsaha samanvitah siddhay asiddhayor siddhay nirvikarah karta satvika uchyate. One who performs his duty without association with the modes of material nature, without false ego, with great determination and enthusiasm, and without wavering in success or failure, is said to be a worker in the mode of goodness. Om Jnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Salakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Sri Guruve Namah. Sri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Twayam Rupaha Kada Mahyam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Sri Guru Sri Yutapadakamalam Sri Gurun Vaishnavancha Sri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunathanvitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadhutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakhanvitam Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Presthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavad Pashyatya Desatarin. He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namastute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priya Vancha Kalpatarubhyasya Kripa Sindhubheva Cha Patitanam Pavanebhyo वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। Welcome once again in Bhagavad Gita class. So, we are reading Bhagavad Gita as it is, chapter number 18, the perfection of renunciation, and text number 16. Tatraivam sati kartaram atmanam kevalam tu yah pashyati akrita buddhitvan nasa pashyati durmatihi. Therefore, one who thinks himself the only doer, not considering the five factors, is certainly not very intelligent and cannot see things as they are. So, in this particular text, Lord Krishna is explaining that about non-intelligent seer, those who don't have faith in Krishna, those who don't have faith in religion, those who don't have faith in Sanatana Dharma, doesn't consider the Supreme Lord as the final doer. So, actual concept is everything is performed by Krishna. It seems, it looks that you are performing, but actually it is done by Krishna. It is the mercy of Krishna you are able to perform a certain task. It is the mercy of Krishna you can attain a certain position in the material world. It is a mercy of Krishna that you can progress in spiritual life. It is a mercy of Krishna, our gurus, our acharyas, Guru, Sadhu and Shastra, that we can progress in devotional service of life. So it is not intelligent to consider oneself as independent doer of one's actions. Everything is done by Krishna. So non-intelligent seer, they think that I am doing, which is not possible. I am the owner. I am the earning member. I am the follower. This particular property belongs to me. This entire wealth belongs to me. This is my hard-earned money. This is all misconceptions. Nothing belongs to you. Everything belongs to Krishna. This is the word of Krishna, material word or spiritual word. This Maya, everything belongs to Krishna. If I say everything belongs to Krishna, it means nothing belongs to you. Everything belongs to Krishna. Krishna is the proprietor. Krishna possesses 6 Aishwarya, 6 opulences, Shad Aishwarya. So no one can say, I am very handsome, I am very beautiful, I have so much strength, I am more famous than Krishna, I am more intelligent than Krishna, I am a big renouncer. So all these are opulences. whether you say strength, whether you say intelligence, whether you say renunciation, whether you say fame, whatever. So all these 6 opulences belongs to Krishna. And Krishna is the only owner. If you worship Krishna, satatam kirtayanto mam. If you worship Krishna, you chant the name of Krishna by chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Krishna shares his fame, beauty, strength, everything. Whatever Aishwarya Krishna belongs, whatever opulences belongs to Krishna, it is shared by Krishna with the devotee. So devotee becomes famous. Devotee becomes renounced. Devotee has more strength. Okay? And devotee looks handsome. So, in this way, all these 6 opulences are shared by Krishna to his devotees. If one worships him, satatam kirtayanto mama. Okay, so this is the text number 16. Text number 17. Yasya naham krito bhavo buddhiryasya nalipyate hatva pisa iman lokan nahanti na nibodhyate. One who is not motivated by false ego, whose intelligence is not entangled, though he kills men in this world, doesn't kill, nor he bound by his action. So Krishna is telling that you have to depend on me. You can never be independent. One can never be independent. So in this particular verse, Lord informs Arjuna that the desire not to fight arises from false ego. Arjuna, you are a Kshatriya. How can you say that you will not fight? When you are standing in battlefield and the opponent is there and they want to fight, how can you say no? Being as a Kshatriya. So, being as a Kshatriya, it is your dharma to fight with enemy, opponent. And whether you defeat, whether you kill them or you are killed, doesn't matter. But being as a Kshatriya, it is your dharma, it is your duty to fight in the battlefield. So one who does not foolishly think himself as the sole cause, unattached to fruits, is not bound by the action. Even if you kill in the battlefield the opponent, you are not responsible for that. It is your dharma to fight when you are in the battlefield. So, you have to kill your enemy. You have to conquer your enemy. Why? Because they have incurred a great sin. So, they should be killed. Actually, you are not killing them. You are relieving them from this current body. And they will be transferred to new body. Because in this body, they have incurred lot of sin. They have performed ghastly sin. So, it is your duty to relieve them from this body and let them take new body and they can start new beginning. Where they can do Krishna Bhakti, they can perform some religious task and they can progress in devotional service. Why? Because the objective of this human form of life is to worship Krishna. Is to worship Lord Krishna. Why? Because Lord Krishna is Supreme Personality of Godhead. He is the ultimate proprietor. He is the ultimate controller. He is the possessor of 6 opulences. Everything belongs to Krishna. We are all belongs to Krishna. We are all part and parcel of Krishna. We are not independent. Don't try to become independent. You have to kill your enemies. Why? Because I want you to kill them. I am Krishna. I am independent. But you are dependent on me. So when I say that you have to kill, it is your duty to kill. No sin will touch you. I am the responsible. When king orders to kill his armies, so king is responsible, not the army men. Where army men are directly involved in killing, but whatever killing they have performed in the battlefield, for that king is responsible, not the army men. So when I say you have to kill, if something happens, I am responsible, not you. So being as a Kshatriya, just get up, take your Gandiv and fight. And kill your enemies, relieve them from this body and let them take new body. Where they can start new life, and they may take Lord's name, they may perform devotional service. So the one who is not motivated by false ego is an intelligent seer. And his intelligence is not entangled. So when your intelligence is about Krishna, your knowledge is about Krishna, you are familiar about the Krishna's pastimes, then you become intelligent seer. So, who is perfect at doing everything and never in illusion? One who knows the instruments of work, himself as the worker, and Supreme Lord as the Supreme Sanctioner. So, Supreme Lord Krishna is the Supreme Sanctioner. He is the Supreme. Even if you want to do something, but Krishna doesn't want you to do that, you cannot do anything. If you want to kill someone, but Krishna doesn't want you to kill him, you cannot kill. Rakhe Krishna mare Krishna rakhe ke. If Krishna wants to protect, no one can kill. But if Krishna wants to kill, no one can protect. Why some is acting in illusion? Because of personal activity and responsibility arise from false ego and godlessness or lack of Krishna consciousness. The one who doesn't have faith in Krishna is already in illusion. So the one who is in illusion cannot think about Krishna, cannot understand about Krishna, that Krishna is Supreme Personality of God. He doesn't have faith in Krishna, that's why he is in illusion. And this illusion is nothing but Maya. Maya. Ma means not, Ya means this. Something which is not is known as Maya. So this material world is Maya. This material world is exactly opposite of spiritual world. Like we can see a tree standing next to the pond. We can see, if you see pond inside, we find that the tree is in reverse We can see the root of the tree upward and branches of the tree is downwards. So the reflection of tree inside the water is exactly opposite as it is outside. Similarly, this water is illusion. So water is playing the role of illusion. So in this water, whatever we see, it is exactly opposite of the outer world. Similarly, we can say this material world, whatever we see in this material world is exactly opposite of spiritual. Okay, so how about actions in Krishna consciousness? So when you act in Krishna consciousness, it is non-reactive. So it is like when you remember Krishna and you do something, you may be killing someone, but it is non-reactive. If you remember Krishna and you perform your duty, sin will not incur to you. Krishna is responsible for any kind of sin that you perform. So soldier killing under the command of a superior officer. An analogy, if a soldier is killing under the command of officer, the officer is responsible, not the soldier. So here, Arjuna, if I am saying you to fight and some in sin you perform in the fighting, I am responsible, not you. So don't worry. So this is called intelligent seer. Intelligent seers are not motivated by false ego, not entangled. Their intelligence is not entangled, and one who does not foolishly think himself as the sole cause, unattached to fruits, is not bound by the actions. If you are unattached to the fruits of action, you are not bound by the actions. Why? Because you are doing it for Krishna. You are following the order of Krishna. You have faith on Krishna. Your intelligence is about Krishna. Your knowledge is about Krishna. Everything is Krishna. So when you surrender yourself under the lotus feet of Krishna, Krishna is responsible, not you. Okay? So this is text number 17, text number 18. So text number 18 talks about 3 impetus, motivators, and 3 constituents of action. Let us see. Jnanam gyeyam parigyata trividha karma shodhana karanam karma karteti trividha karma sangraha. Knowledge, the object of knowledge, and the knower are the 3 factors that motivate actions. The senses, the work, and the doer are the 3 constituents of action. So when you think something to do and you transform it to an action, these 6 things are responsible. What are these 3 things? 3 impetus, that is jnanam, gyeyam, and parigyata. 3 impetus and 3 constituents: karma, karteti, karanam. Karanam, karma, karteti. So action is motivated by knower, knowing the known. In other words, activity is motivated by a person, knower. perceiving a desirable object goal. When we perform a certain thing, we have a goal, we have an object in our mind. So that is the impetus, that is the motivator, that is the knower. Being thus inspired. So this knower, knowledge, and object of knowledge. These motivate you, inspire you to do action. So when you perform action, this action is performed by senses. Effort, work, exerted by Karta, doer. So action is carried out by senses with effort exerted by doer, Karta. So Karta is doer, effort, work, endeavor, and it is done by senses. Okay, so any work done has these 6 elements, 3 impetus and 3 constituents. So karma, once you are inspired to do action, you decide what to do. Karma, the work itself. Karanam, how you are going to do that? With senses. The senses involved in doing the action. And karta, doer, karteti, the one who actually performed the action, the task. Okay, so these are the 3 constituents, 3 impacts. So any work you want to do need some inspiration. So this inspiration comes from jnanam, gyeyam, parigyata. Then it is transformed into action and it is done by karanam, karma, karteti. Jnanam, gyeyam, parigyata, trividha karma shodhana, karanam, karma, karteti, trividha karma sangraha. Okay, so these are the 6 constituents of any work. So, karma sangraha, accumulation of work. So, accumulation of work, how the first idea comes? Inspiration. So because of this idea, you are inspired to do something. So before one acts, there is some impetus, which is called inspiration. From where inspiration comes? I want a lot of money. So you start doing a lot of hard work. And instead of working 8 to 10 hours, you start working 18 hours. So you want a lot of money. This is objective. And you start working 18 hours a day, that is action. Okay, so from where it came? Idea. I want a lot of money. So that is inspiration. So if you have inspiration, then you ride on the road. Suppose you are driving a car and you want to go to a particular location. So location is objective. According to location, you take the road. So once you are on road, it means you are inspired to reach to the particular destination. Okay? So once you are inspired, work planning is done. Subtle form of action. Any solution arrived at before work is actualized. Okay, so you have idea that I will reach in 30 minutes from this place to that my desired location. You have a plan. It may take 35 minutes later on, but you have a certain form of action, some goal, some planning to reach to the particular destination. Okay, so then what is the impetus? Thinking, feeling, and willing. You think, feeling, and then willing. If you don't think, you cannot feel. If you cannot feel, there will be no will. So willpower needs the help of feeling and thinking. You cannot think, you cannot do a certain task. You cannot plan even. So first one has to undergo the psychological process of thinking, feeling, and willing, and that is called impetus. If someone touches you, then you feel that someone has touched you. So it is an impetus. It is an inspiration to think that someone has touched you. Then actual activity, action. The actual activity takes place by the help of the senses, including the mind, which is the center of all the senses. Okay, so once you are on the road to relocate to the desired destination, your senses starts working. Why? Because you are inspired, you have work plan, okay, you have proper impetus, inspiration from thinking, feeling, and willing. So senses starts working. Okay, so this is the text number 18. Jnanam gyayam parigyata and karanam karma karate. So text number 19. Jnanam karma cha karta cha tridhaiva guna bhedatah procyate guna sankhyaani yathavat shrunutaniyapi. According to the three different modes of material nature, there are three kinds of knowledge: action and performer of action. Now hear them from me. Lord Krishna is going to tell about knowledge, action, and performer of action in three modes. So what is knowledge in goodness? What is knowledge in passion? What is knowledge in ignorance? What is action in goodness? What is action in passion? What is action in ignorance? What is performer of action in goodness? What is performer of action in passion? What is performer of action in ignorance? So, Jnanam karma cha karta cha tridhaiva guna bhedatah procyate guna sankhyaani yathavat shrunutani api. So, Krishna is telling that Jnanam Gyayam. In the last sloka, we have seen Jnanam Gyayam Parigyata Karanam Karma Karati. So, these are the 6 constituents of any work. So, initially you have inspiration, where Jnanam Gyayam Parigyata plays an important role, and then next you perform, you take action, where Karanam Karma Karteti has the important role. So Jnanam Gyayam. Jnanam means knowledge. Game means object of knowledge. So jnanam, knowledge about a certain thing. If you don't have knowledge about a certain thing, even knowing and not knowing inspires you. If you know it, you want to know more. If you don't know it, you want to know it. So that is the inspiration. So knowing, if you are not given a particular task, how can you decide that you know or you don't know? So once it is assigned to you, then you can decide whether you know it or don't know. So both are inspiration. If you know it, you want to know what I don't know. If you don't know it, you want to know it, what is it? Okay? Karanam, Lord Krishna skips the senses since they are used to carry out the actions. Then Parigyata, the knower, Karteti, the doer, inspires Karta, the performer of action, and karma itself, action. So knowledge, performer of action, and action itself. Knowledge, action, and performer of action. We are going to know. Lord Krishna will further from text number 20 to 33 describe knowledge, action, and performer of action in 3 minutes. Okay, so this is the text number 19. So in the 14th chapter, the 3 divisions of the modes of material nature were elaborately described. In that chapter, it was said that the mode of goodness is illuminating, the mode of passion materialistic, and the mode of ignorance conducive to laziness and indolence. When someone illuminates, when something illuminates, it belongs to goodness. And when this passion is materialistic behavior, behaving materialistically in this material world is known as passion. Running behind the desire. I want this, I want that, I want this, I want that. And every moment changing the passion. I have 100, I want to make it 200. I have 200, I want to make it 400. I have 400, I want to make it 800. Passion, that is passion. I want good wife. I want good husband. Children, car, bungalow. These are all materialistic nature belongs to passion. And ignorance is the laziness and indolence. Doesn't want to work. At least materialistic person, those who are in passion, those who are passionate, they are doing something to achieve something. They are better than those who are in ignorance. And goodness, in which their knowledge is illuminated. They have so many things. They may have material things also, but they belongs to goodness. Why? Because they are using everything for Krishna consciousness purpose. And Srila Prabhupada writes in his purport that our devotees, Vaishnava, are beyond the 3 modes of materialism. Okay, so this text number 19 talks about knowledge, action, and performer of action in 3 modes. And in upcoming text number 20 to 33, we are going to describe what is knowledge, action, and performer of action in 3 modes of material nature. So we'll stop over here. If any question you can ask. श्रीमद् भगवद गीता की जय। श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय। निताई गौर प्रेमानंदे हरि हरि बोल। वांछा कल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे।